Alright, got one of the seat brackets done. Well, tacked. I got to pull it off so I can fully weld it. And let's see what I did. I mounted those two to the seat rails, and then I put these on there and drilled my holes right there and stuff. So this for the other seat. I like to cut all my pieces at one time so I can make sure everything even and the same. So once I pull this off, I think I could do that now. Let's see here. I'm gonna fully weld it up, and then I can go on ahead and put some DTM paint on there with the corrosion protection to stop rust. So that way you don't have to clean it, get all the carbon buildup and everything off with the rust. So it'll lock it in. You don't have to worry about it. That's that. Once I finish welding it up, I'm gonna show you the bracket. Okay, that's what the bracket looked like off of there. Found my center by measuring the center there. I mean, the distance between that cutting in half, which was, I think, 14, so that's 7 inches on center. And I just measured off of that from here. This is the center right here, so it's like 2.5, a little bit from there to there. So I just put another set of lines right there, and that's how I knew where to drill my holes at. Squared it up. Same thing for the distance between those two. I got the center and then broke it down. That's it. I always get the center. There's more than one way to do things, but that's how I do it. Pretty fast for me. That's how I've always got the center. So that's that. And that way you'll make sure everything's perpendicular, square, or whatever you want to call it. Now for the finish welding up, you can see I just tacked it to make sure it was in the right place while the seat was on it, not without the seat. Now I can fully weld it up, then we're gonna paint it. Is it going in there? So we got, I got a little something that's more powerful than that. Those 8, and I'm working on those right now. So we're gonna get to the driver's side. I got my brackets right there, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are the seat bracket pieces, and they're not even on yet. So in order to match the holes up with the seat, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt these two on the seat, and then lay the seat back on here, and make sure these two are square, almost like aligning your tires. So both the distance from the back and the front, or the back and the front, have to be exactly the same. That way it'll move freely and easy when you hit your lever to move the seat back and forth. So I'm gonna take these two, bolt them on the seat real quick. Okay, I got it. Those two pieces mounted down, and you can see I got them within my 6-inch marks. And on this side also too. And I squared it up by going end to end on the front, and it's 15.5. And I got it on the front and back, so we squared up. And so I'm gonna tack it. Once I tack all 4 corners, I'm gonna remove the seat so I can fully weld it up. Okay, I got it tacked down on the 4 corners. That way I could flatten it out on the ground. This thing isn't straight, so I wouldn't trust it to weld all the way up on it. So now I'm gonna take the seat off so I can fully weld it up. All right, guys, we all the way welded up now. So let me see if we can look at the back here. Got that all the way around, and it's looking decent. So now I'm gonna work on my pedestals. I gotta cut these up right here. These are a 2x3 box, and I'm gonna cut these at the desired angle to get the position I want. I want the driver's side to tilt back a little more than the passenger side, you know. So I need to, I'm gonna cater it right to the way I need it to be. Okay, guys, this is how I get my tilt angle on the seat mount. So this is the front, but this is I got it upside down. So this would be like the floor. And so as you can see, the front part is going to be jacked up. And what I did, I put them where they're going to be at, all the way to the ends. And then I put a straight edge right there. Advise you to use a ruler. Some of the metal pieces don't come out straight and true. Warpage bending or somebody standing on it. So this is a square, and all I'm gonna do is mark my lines as where I want them. Then I'm gonna copy it to the back side after I measure, you know, the distance from here and here, here and here, and transfer it to the other side, cut it off, and then that part is gonna weld to the floor of the bug. And that's how we get our angle. And then I'm gonna take, once these are cut out, I'm gonna use this top piece and this top piece for the other side, transfer the markings off of the finished ones, and there you have it. We got it set, and that's what I did for the other side, which you can see is in here, already welded down. I think looks like I might have more tilt, but I'm gonna measure it just to make sure it's not the same. Like I said, I need the driver's side to tilt back a little bit more. All right, now that I transfer my markings, I'm gonna take my cutoff wheel and we're gonna cut it from both sides. When we marked this side, I went back and marked the other side also. So this is the part we're using for this side and this big side right here. I'm gonna cut them off and show you how they fit. Okay, I got them clamped back after we cut it. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like. This would be the floor, considered the floor. And you see right there, the clamps are actually holding it up a little bit. So I need to take that off. So the ruler represents the floor. You can see the angle now. So now I'm gonna trace those out on the other two, and we're gonna get both sides done and drill our holes in there. And remember, I have to weld studs in the back ones, because this one's so low. Once I weld this one to the floor, I'm not gonna be able to get a wrench in there. So it's pretty much stuck, is what it is. So that's why I weld a stud in the back one. This one, I could fit a wrench in here, or even a socket is so tall, and get that one out. So that's that. All right, now that our holes are marked, we can move this, and you see that's the exact mounting holes. So I'm gonna get right there in the center of those, start drilling and stuffing that bit in there till we get the desired diameter that we're looking for, which is the black ones. Okay, so I got these welded in. You can see flush on the bottom, and they still hot, so I'm gonna leave them in here. Actually, I'm gonna put a little primer on them, because once I weld those down, I'm not gonna be able to get back to this underside. All right, so got it bolted to the brackets, and I'm gonna go ahead and sit it in there. But remember, these are primed already. Those are coming out, so I can put the seat on. But for now, I just want to place it and get it tack welded and see if I like the position. And we got it in. We got it tacked down in about 4 spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld them all the way down, then pull it up and pull the bracket up off the mounts, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat on there. We'll see how it fit. Here's a different angle. You can see we all the way welded up on brackets, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull the top part off and bolt the seat up, see how it fit for me. You can see how tilted it is, leaning back. So that's what I want. Let's check it out. All right, guys, there we have it. Driver's side is in there, and we can move on. First, I gotta fit my fat ass in there to see if I fit well and how much room I got from the pedals. This steering wheel come out. That's probably not the steering wheel I'm gonna use. I just needed something to steer it for now. So let it do flip down. That's my valves back there. I probably have a trap door too for that one. So I'm gonna put some plastic in here and see how it fits. Okay, I got the seat in and it's all the way up, and I'm still good. And then let me slide it back. Let me see. Oh, that's too far back. So I can straighten my legs out. I'm 5'10", so this is plenty of room. So I'm probably gonna have it up, because I'm thinking about mounting some stuff behind the seat and stuff, and getting out. since we are sitting in the back, the steering wheel comes off. So let me see. Let's see if I can, hold on, let me turn, I'm gonna get it, let me pause. Okay, there we go. And she's off. So let's see if I can put it back on. Y'all, right there, my hands are ashy from wearing leather gloves. So there we go. Okay, back on. It's not even tight, so I just needed to turn. And this probably won't be the one I use, but I did want with a flat. That way, my legs, should I have to reach up there, which I shouldn't, they'll fit. So plenty of room, guys. So we still got to close everything in, and still have all this open, the drive shaft tunnel. That's where the transmission mounts to right here and stuff. So still we're gonna have panels here, the custom dash, of course. So this is where we at. I'm still working on the hinges because, you know, since I extended it, I got to move the hinge point out 6 inches also. So I got those ready to get welded in. Let me get on it later.